Hey guys, what's up? In this video, we'll go over the top 10 places in India. 1. Agra. The Taj Mahal. If there was only one symbol to represent India, it would be it. Millions of tourists visit Agra every year, waking up before dawn to watch the monument's spectacular splendor sparkle at sunrise. However, Agra is the ideal destination to visit in India for reasons that go beyond the country's most well-known site. The city of Uttar Pradesh is home to a plethora of magnificent Mughal structures, including Imaduddin Dalas and Akbar's mausoleum, both of which are covered in mesmerizing inlaid marble decorations from top to bottom. Tourists can also visit the Agra Fort, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Agra is a must-see city for tourists in India because it contains so many wonders in one location. 2. New Delhi. Despite the congestion and turmoil, New Delhi has a lot to offer visitors. The vibrant Indian capital is the ideal blend of tradition and modernity. The Jama Masjid, Red Fort, and Chandni Chowk retail district are among the country's most prized landmarks in Old Delhi. Tourists can, however, visit a plethora of other spiritual and cultural places around the huge metropolis. The Lotus Temple, India Gate, Humayun's Tomb, and Qutub Minar, India's highest tower, are among popular tourist attractions in New Delhi. Spend your days wandering around these fascinating locations and replenishing at street-side chai vendors and high-end eateries. 3. Mumbai. Do you want to see India from a more cosmopolitan perspective? Travel to Mumbai, a vibrant coastal metropolis that is home to ultra-wealthy entrepreneurs and Bollywood's hottest actors. In this opulent metropolis, visitors will never be far from a 5-star hotel or a gourmet restaurant. Even if those activities are out of your price range, a cruise down Marine Drive will make you feel like royalty as you take in the views of the picturesque coast and opulent Art Deco structures. In the bustling Thieves Market or at the Church Gate train station, where hundreds of thousands of handmade lunches are packed and delivered to the city's office workers every day, you may experience a more true, local side of Mumbai. 4. Rajasthan. Rajasthan, which means land of kings, is brimming with relics of past kings and queens. With its glistening palaces, towering forts, and vibrant festivals, this western state deserves to be the star of your India vacation. One of the best sites to visit in Rajasthan is Jaipur, which is part of the Golden Triangle tourist circuit, which also includes Agra and New Delhi. It's regarded as India's Paris because of its distinctive pink architecture, magnificent city palace, and a plethora of diamond stores. The hilltop Mehrangarh Fort in Jodhpur's Blue City provides guests with an equally amazing experience. 5. Rishikesh. Rishikesh has been on the radar for spiritually minded travelers since the late 1960s, when the Beatles spent time in Maharishi Mahesh Yogi's ashram, now an abandoned site that has become an off-the-beaten-path tourist attraction for fans. The town is nestled in the foothills of the Himalayas on the banks of the holy Ganges River, and serves as a center for yoga and pilgrimages. Take part in the action, or just enjoy the sounds of the temple bells and sightseeing from Rishikesh's 2 suspension bridges, often guarded by assertive families of monkeys. Keep your distance. 6. Varanasi. Varanasi is India's holiest city and one of the world's oldest, continuously inhabited cities. Pilgrims wash and mourning bury recently deceased relatives in full view of onlookers near the hallowed Ganges River. Tourists, on the other hand, find their own kind of spirituality by going on sunrise boat excursions, releasing floating floral blessings, and attending Hindu chanting sessions from the steep ghats. 7. Amritsar. Amritsar, known as the Jewel of Punjab, is known for its magnificent golden temple. The gilded edifice, which glistens in the sun and reflects into the enormous pool that surrounds it, is one of the holiest places in the world for Sikhs. Plan to spend an afternoon in Amritsar at the Pakistani border to witness the beating retreat ceremony. Longtime adversaries India and Pakistan send goose-stepping guards to open and close the border gates at dusk in an over-the-top ceremony you'll never forget. Arrive early to join the locals in the streets to dance to booming Bollywood music. 8. Goa. India isn't just about huge cities and holy places, it also offers some of the best beaches in the world in Goa. Its golden sand beaches along the Arabian Sea have something to offer everyone, whether you want to hang out with the backpackers in laid-back beach huts or have a ritzy tropical escape in a 5-star resort. Goa's blend of Indian and Portuguese cultures is one of its most distinctive features. From the destination's Baroque architecture and cathedrals to its fiery vindaloo curries and seafood delicacies, you'll notice the blend. Nine. Kerala. In Kerala, you'll exchange beaches for quiet backwaters if you travel south of Goa. Nothing compares to boarding a traditional thatch-top houseboat in Aleppi, also known as Alappuzha, and quietly floating through palm-fringed lagoons and rivers, whether for a day excursion or an overnight expedition. On the water, you'll be treated to freshly prepared Indian cuisine as well as breathtakingly magnificent natural scenery and fauna. Kerala is a breath of fresh air after the heaviness of cities like New Delhi and Jaipur in the north. When you need a respite from the chaos, set aside some time here. Ajanta and Ellora Caves. Travelers may not be able to travel back in time, but the Ajanta and Ellora Caves in Maharashtra can come close. The caves, which are both UNESCO World Heritage Sites, have complex sculptures dating back at least 1,500 years. Nearly 36 Buddhist, Jain, and Hindu carvings can be seen in the Ellora Caves, the most notable of which is the Kailasa Temple, Cave 16, a gigantic monument dedicated to Lord Shiva with life-size elephant statues. The amazing carvings at both locations will leave you speechless. Hope you all enjoy this video. Please give a like, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe.